Under the scorching heat in Batasan Island off the province of Bohol are streets submerged in water. The lulling of the wave, a reminder that the ocean will one day take over the land. What happens when time is ticking for a place you call home? What happens when the place you call home would one day be off the map? As the clock strikes 12 noon, students of Batasan Elementary School in this island leave their classrooms for lunch break. For these children, wading in floodwaters to get home is nothing out of the ordinary. Teachers have their lunch at their boarding houses, their feet submerged. Islanders no longer see the point of asking whether there would be floods, but rather ask how deep it would be today. Jennifer has been a teacher in Batasan Elementary School for 6 years. She lives in a boarding house on the island with other teachers, whose actual homes are in the mainland of Tubigon. Like many other residents, the flood has been a frequent visitor in their little home.
Dito na itinataas namin, sir, pati yung planggana kasi lulutang na ito, sir. Baka lilipat na sa kabilang bahay.
So ito talaga, kita natin talagang wala nang gamit dito na iniwan dito sa baba.
Kasi nag-iba na yung ibang gamit kasi masyado na nababad sa tubig.
Inakyat nyo na.
Yung iba, sir, na nilipat namin sa ibang bahay. Tapos pag ganito, kinukuha namin ng bangko, tapos pinapatong-patong namin yung mga gamit namin.
Batasan is an island barangay in the town of Tubigon in Bohol. Based on the 2022 census of the Philippine Statistics Authority, the island is home to nearly 900 people. Genoveva was born in Batasan and has spent all her 65 years living on the island. She was witness to how the landscape of the island had changed over the years.
Bata pa mi, nindot kaayo ang Batasan, daghan isda, daghan kinasun, daghan lukot, daghan mi kuha sa una. So wala pa mo taas ang taob. Lumalaki na ang taob. Kunti na lang ang makuha namin. Wala namin kunti na lang ang kinhason kasi malalim na ang hunasan.
October 15, 2013, Bohol was struck by a magnitude 7.2 earthquake. Churches and buildings were severely damaged, and many lives were lost. Nearly a decade later, residents of Batasan Island continue to suffer from the effects of the quake. The rising sea levels due to global warming also hasten the degradation of the island.
Bumaba yung lupa, tapos pag high tide, doon na aapaw yung tubig dagat sa land area ng isla. Kaya mga siguro 1.7 to 2 meters na high tide, ayun, umaapaw talaga yung dagat sa isla. Buong isla.
When our team arrived in Batasan Elementary School, the flagpole area was still dry. But only a few minutes later, floodwaters began to rise and took over the land.
This is what it looks like in Batasan Elementary School, which is located just a few meters from the sea. Students here have to trek these waters just to reach their classrooms. Their feet are usually wet, their uniforms are usually wet, but for the students and teachers here in Batasan Island, classes shall continue.
Siyempre, nawawalan sila ng focus, sir, kasi nakakonsentrate na lang sila sa tubig, ginagalaw-galaw na lang kanilang mga paa. Pag nababad yung paa, sir, parang giniginaw rin kami. Hindi ka rin sure kung malinis ba yung tubig, tapos may mga tawag doon, mga basura din, lumapasok.
Yung ganitong klaseng baha, Na ngayon, yung mga paa natin, babad po talaga. Normal na yung ganito.
Normal na. Kaya minsan, nagpapalit kami ng lower pants kasi pagpunta namin sa classroom, mas mataas doon sa flagpole. Kaya pag labas namin, naka-short pants kami, tapos doon na sa loob ng classroom, kung wala ng tubig, mag-change na kami ng long pants.
So, pili. Ito.
Aside from the flooding, another issue faced by residents of Batasan is electricity. Power is only available in the island from 4 in the afternoon until 12 midnight.
Sa normal na guro, kung nandun ka sa yung may kuryente, at least kung alam mo kung gusto mo mag-print, nag-print ka agad, nakikita nga namin na nagpupursige sila. Dapat kami rin pinapakita at binabalik din namin sa kanila yung anong gusto nilang matuto, kung anong gusto nila sa paaralan na matuto sila, dapat pinabalik din namin dun sa kanila.
Despite these adversities, the teachers strive to be a bastion of hope for the school children.
Bakit nandito pa rin po kayo sa Batasan kahit mahirap?
Para sa bata, syempre tayo inaasahan ng mga bata para sa kanilang kinabukasan. So, kami laban lang para sa bata kasi yung kinakailangan talaga nila matuto kahit may tubig.
The fear for the school is that one day it will completely deteriorate, just like some of the houses in Batasan Island that have been washed away by the growing ocean. The local government of Tubigon has long stressed the dangers of staying on the sinking island, especially during times of natural calamities. In December 2021, Super Typhoon Odette pounded parts of the Philippines, bringing heavy rainfall and strong and gusty winds in areas within and in the vicinity of its path, including Bohol. The Super Typhoon was also the worst to have hit the province. Batasan Island was not spared. Nearly a year later, some houses remain unrepaired. Some residents even left for good.
Hanggang dito sa liig, lumangoy na sila. Biglang tumaas ang dagat. Atong anang pagbagyo, budit anang gabi.
The local government says it is still in the process of relocating the residents of Batasan to mainland Tubigon. Despite the dangers posed by the rising waters, some residents, most of them like Genoveva, born and raised in the island, refuse to leave Batasan.
Dati dito, maganda pa to dito. Dati yun. Ngayon hindi na. Kasi yung dagat, aabot na ng kalsada eh.
Bakit may umaalis yung mga tao dito?
Dito yung hanap buhay nila. Dito na sila lumalaki. Kaya talaga, hindi talaga umalis sila dito.
Ba pumunta kayo dun sa mainland, anong trabaho nyo?
Yun nga, maghanap pa ng trabaho pag pumunta dun. Sanay na kasi sa dagat.
Pero hindi ba kayo natatakot? Kasi wala na, minsan, kita nyo, tumataas yung tubig, hanggang dito, hanggang Benwang, hanggang...
Hindi naman. Parang nasanay na rin kami. Sa laking dagat, nasasanay na rin kami.
We're used to it. This was an answer we heard multiple times from the residents in our trip to Batasan.
Delikado talaga siya. Basta merong mga natural disaster, natural calamities. Delikado talaga. Kaya kailangan namin, pag merong bagyo, i-evacuate talaga sila. Kasi hindi talaga natin maagapan yung disgrasya. Siguro ngayon, 1.8 meters na high tide, yun ang hanggang tuhod. Pero by 15 to 20 years siguro, yung 1.8 na high tide, baka bewang na yun sa kanila.
While residents here are used to the flood, the fear of their island, a place they call home, sinking underwater one day, remains.
May takot kami na alam namin nga pumunta kami doon ng aming isla, lumubog. Kasi hindi naman ito normal sa dati. Naisip namin nga unti-unti lumubog itong isla, malubog na. Malungkot kami. Kaya wala na kaming bahay, wala na kaming tirahan. Pero isalig lang na mo sa Diyos.
Pero yung buhay nyo talagang nandito na sa Batasan?
Oo, talagang nandito na talaga yung buhay ko dito. Dito na ako lumalaki.
Sulitin na lang namin yun na pwede pa may makatira dito. Pagkat ito ay aming mahal na isla. Mahal namin nga lugar nga dito kami isinilang. ang aming mga lolo't lola dito. Mahal namin ito nga isla. Home, sweet home, yun din namo.
Batasan Island is only one of the many islands starting to vanish from the map in the Philippines. The blue waters conceal the ticking of the clock for the drowning islands. Much should be done collectively to slow down the rising waters before it's too late. This is Neil Mercado for INQUIRER.net.